Alright, any Scales enjoyers in the chat? What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Let's play some Scales, shall we? Of the Hardened variety. My deck list is probably gonna be the same as last time, even though the new set is out called MKM or Murders of Call of Manor. All the players are doing some all kinds of crazy stuff. Like look at Caps' latest lists. There's many opted to play 2 rings now and dropping like Hangerback Walkers, which is kind of insane. I'm not gonna do that. Hate this card and I will forever. Refuse to play it even if it's optimal. Wow, look at this. 2 turn Timber Symbiosis to fuel the Forces of Vigor in the sideboard. I guess that's to improve your amulet matchup and other artifact based things. Needle in main deck. No Shadow Spear, I see. So at least we are agreeing on that. He's not even playing any red producing lands. It's kind of funny. Doesn't even care about the Vase activation anymore. That's wild. I'm not gonna go that far, but Fleet Wheels, who won a challenge lately, also on the 2-ring build. Yo, over in the sideboard is creativity back. I hope it's not back. I always hated the matchup. There is also the new card, what is it called, for 1 green mana, where the opponent has to sacrifice. You choose either artifact, enchantment, or flying creature. You might play that instead of some of the claims or dismembers, but I don't know. I've not come around on it yet, but maybe. It's probably good against Murktide, but I still like my dismembers against the scam decks and such. I'll just play a league with my old build and see how it looks like. Maybe make some adaptations from that point on. We got a lot of play points. I could play a bunch of leagues and lose and still keep playing, which is kind of awesome. Let's see it. Yeah, I could play 10 leagues, win nothing, and still keep going. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but yeah, see you first run. And here we go. Oh my god, we're playing against Fleet Wheels. Probably the mirror match we won the die roll. I don't know if Fleet Wheels only play Scales, but I know they are a Scales intro. This hand's kinda yikes. Do we risk it? I'm gonna mulligan it. You wanna win the mirror match, you gotta... Okay, this is... Guess it's okay, we have the Cauldron Ballista combo, but not much else. I'd love some more gas, but the Saga is kinda gas. But besides that, got not much going on. Start with the pathway. Wait, wrong side. Dang it, I made that mistake again. It's gonna be fine. Yo, opponent is better than me at the card game. They chose the correct side. Drawing land was pretty bad here. I wish it showed the colors better when you choose here. Obviously my mistake, but... Patchy boy. And we need something. I guess that is something. I mean, we could kill this. Because we have the Cauldron coming and everything. But do we even care about the Patchwork? I feel like we don't really. Can make Construct and then the next turn cast Patchwork Cauldron. Or try to win with Nexus. Is that gonna be possible in some way? Probably not that easily. We'd have to get like 5 counters on it. So do we want the Construct? Tough choice, honestly. Playing out Cauldron is better if your opponent also has one. Alright. I'm just gonna play it. Sagar. Glimmerwasp. I think Needle from the main deck, interesting. Alright, let's see what they name. Probably like Ballista. Shadow Spear. I don't have a Shadow Spear opponent. We just checked the list, right? They also don't run one. That's funny. Yeah, we need to draw like Ravager and win the game or something like that. Okay, that is not the Ravager, but it's pretty good actually. If the game goes longer, that is, which I don't love, but... I'd love an Noseleaf and also a Glimmer of Wasp. I'll just get a Wasp and then hopefully in 2 turns from now an Noseleaf. Guess we chill for now. What do you think about the new domain, Rhino and Zoo? Okay. Yeah, no response to this. I have no idea, honestly. I haven't played Modern yet since the new set came out, first stream. Today since it came out. Let's just get a Forest. So opponent gave me the green mana, that's something. But I guess it's probably pretty strong if you have your leyline of the Guild Pact. It's really good with Scion of Draco, right? What does it get? Hexproof, haste, trample, lifelink, something like that. Opponent also has the Cauldron. It's gonna be an interesting standoff right there. Could put my Ballista in the graveyard now and eat it so the opponent can't challenge me eating it. Because that's a very strong thing to have. Yeah, let's do that. Probably should have put it on the Patchwork since it doesn't have a counter yet. But I guess hopefully it gets one at some point. Ooh, opponent's got the Ravager. Ah, I should have pinged it. I was on yield until end step mode, but I kind of wanted to ping the Ravager before that quadring counter got onto it. That being said, can we somehow assemble 5 Nexus counters? We would need a Ravager of our own. That's lame. Does give us a patchwork counter at least. This draw was so lame, but getting out deep skilled was kind of the problem here. Not much point to doing anything really. Kinda wanna try to kill the Ravager so I can eat it. Let's see how this plays out. Could have done this later too, but whatever. Let's see if they want to give up on the Cauldron or the Patchwork as well. Okay, nice. Now we just have to not die to this Patchwork. I love the mirror match. Wait, what is happening? Oh, that. Confused here. So my creatures are Ravagers now, which is kind of sick. Opponent probably doesn't have a Shadow Spear in the deck since they named it with Needle. It would kind of wreck us here. Okay, Construct doesn't really do anything. They need like another Ravager. Oh, actually, they can give Flying. So we might be in trouble if this gets big enough. Can they do that? Could be possible. Grab his bars. Maybe it's close. They need like the top deck needs to be something good so they can deal 11. If not, we probably win with Inkmoth. Well, they could also play defense. Okay, it's 8 damage. Can they somehow do more? Doesn't look like it. But they can block is the problem. Cool game already. Can we somehow get 10 on Inkmoth to just ping them to death? Could be possible. Well, that probably answers that question. Soul Cauldron is so sick. Do they have any play here? I mean, they can eat this Abbas, but... This game's mirrors are always so tricky. Funny how it's the first of the whole day. Okay. Just respond to that. Nice. They saw the line. Didn't really matter though. Alright. Got a lot of stuff. That Shadow Spear thing was funny. I don't have it. Opponent should watch my streams so they know. I think you can trim some patchworks on the draw. Maybe a walker, maybe the stirrings, I don't know. Could even play the dismembers to go full on removal mode. Is probably good. Needle, probably a bit much. We have a lot of sideboard cards already. I'd force no green card, but it's a keep. Do we believe? I think we do. That's funny, I can choose which side to exile. So with this play we need to draw one land. Hardened is Gills. Green card would also help get us the land. Let's see if the opponent has force. Nope. Probably would play it here. Is the rings? Did you keep a one lander opponent? Probably not. You just play that in case you find that card. If you find green card, now it'd be sick. From the top of the deck. Forest looks green, but by the rules of the game, it's not a green card. Can play the force hard card next turn though. Opponent has Hardened Scaley though, and now gets to make use of it. Didn't misplay the Cauldron, you would have 9 counters, no. I think I would have had definitely enough. Like my Inkmoth would be a Ravager and a Ballista, so I can sacrifice my other things to put more counters on it. I didn't really do the mouth, but I'm pretty sure we had enough there. Okay, draw the Ozolith, so now we don't have to tutor it. Well, now I kind of screwed myself out of hardcasting this force. That's fine though, I think. In response to my Osolith, they make a construct, okay? Don't get that timing, but sure. I take the double block. Which means I give up Ravager. Let's try that. Okay. No way to deal enough, right? Yeah. Do we kill the Scales or the Saga? I go with the Saga. So Mars was 4, so with Scales would have been 5, and then you sacrifice Patch and Char and Cauldron. Yeah, I can sack the Cauldron. But the thing is, if I have, like, say, 9 counters on the Inkmoth, I can just kill the blocker, attack, and opponent's dying to combat damage plus pings. So I was like pretty sure no matter what happened there we had it, but correct me if I'm wrong. Right, land would actually not suck here. Patchwork kinda does suck, but I'll play it. Could make Ballista 9/9 attack. That loses to removal, but we could also, we just have to kind of hope we don't die to the Inkmoths, I guess. But those fly anyway. The opponent has removal for the Ballista. They can kill us with Inkmoth, so I'm just gonna be a bit aggressive here. So if we attack with a 9/9 Ballista, what happens when they block? They sacrifice the Zabas. Ravager gets +7, but we could kill him in response. So I think we do play the chicken. Do we die to these? They're on the backswing, 22. So they have to block this at least with one thing. That makes sense. Just take it to the Ravager. Alright, lets it go, modulars onto Zabaz. Kill that too, I think. Like, these are pretty good trades for us. With the Scales out, they lose on a lot. Oh, they didn't even animate the Inkmoth in response. Well, we could just ping that also. Yeah, that was pretty good for us. We hit 4 counters and killed all of the board. Oh, Blinkmoth Nexus. Fuck. I hate the ring so much. But yeah, it's good. Fuck that card. How do I unprint the magic card? Saga is a sick draw though. Can't even kill this. But if the opponent doesn't have removal, if they just have things, we can get him. Can we somehow deal 14 damage? Possibly. Make Ballista a 7/7. Okay, that blocks though. Oh, shit. That was kind of bad. I was gonna force something. I should have done it before it gets counters if I'm gonna kill some of these scales. Like, we're not winning the long game against the ring. I shouldn't have given this any more counters. Yeah, I should have killed the Hardened scales before it got its +3. Probably still the best play. That was bad. The worst draw in the entire deck. Yeah. I could have also just pinged this and paid the 2 before it got a counter. Maybe that was the play. But it should be at 2 and not 4. So they're probably gonna draw too many cards here that we can win, but maybe we get lucky. At least if you only have 2 rings in the deck, it means sometimes you die to that upkeep trigger, because usually decks have 4 and then you're pretty much guaranteed to find the next one to replace it and so on. But that's pretty good here. Any attackers? I guess there are some draws that let us assemble lethal, but opponent probably has some sort of removal. They've drawn so many cards. See the pause here. That is the removal pause. Borsacho who endures. I could just put the counters on Ozolith, could put opponent to 9. Probably doesn't matter much. We do have this Ballista active, so let's bring them down to 9 and hope that somehow they die to their own ring. Now they're trading Ballista for Construct. It's kind of wild. Probably has Cauldron. Another Ballista. Should maybe not have made this Construct. Because I could have made this Ballista a 3/3 or something. Well, I'm just not gonna cast it for now. When it goes to 6. But if they have like Ravager, we die to these Inkmoth next Sai. Well, we have one flying blocker. I've said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. Oh my god, the One Ring is such a dumb card. There's a lot of Nexus cess. Yeah, Cauldron. You're always gonna find a way out if you draw like 10 extra cards. Not even exaggerated, it is 10. Wanna make them do it though. Hang boy. I think they can kill my blockers and kill me just with what's on board. Ballista for 0, just because. Yeah, that's fine. We are done here. Put Needle in because they have Ring and I don't. Didn't see much removal. I don't know if they just didn't draw it, but... So I could take out a Char. And I gotta use the bathroom real quick, BRB. Let's see if we can take another one. No matter what, Hardened Scales will win. Oh, these hands. In some mid-range grindy matchups, I'd keep it based on just making a lot of constructs, but I don't like it in a fast matchup. Oh no, okay. Well, sometimes you just get screwed by the... Oh my god, RNGesus. What is this? This is not even good. Well then. Oh, just the name of the game, I guess. Really wish we could play an actual game here. Yeah, there it is. Pick your poison. That's the new card that people play now. I'm not sure if it's worth... like, instead of you choose to destroy an artifact or enchantment, they choose, but you have the option to also kill a flyer. Which means it might be good against Murktide, but what else? Alright, I'm just gonna concede. we got absolutely screwed by the RNG here. Let's move on to round 2. Welcome to round 2. We're gonna have a cold drink and enjoy some Scales. Hopefully not mulligan into Oblivion once again, but this looks kinda good actually. Depending on the matchup, of course, I'm gonna keep it. Hopefully it's like Scam and they can't do anything about Relentless versus Sagas. Do people still play Scam? Wooded Foothills, probably not that. Probably could be the domain deck without the leyline. Well, Stirrings is an okay draw here. That's gonna maybe smooth out this draw. Oh, it's Surveil Land. Alright, game out. Cheers. glad you could join me on this Friday night for some Scaley gaming. You're seeing me on YouTube right now. I'd love a like or a subscribe, or if you type a comment to the channel. Really appreciate that. The opponent has Ren and Ziggs. Oh my god, that's good stuff. Well, at least our Ravager is gonna be a 2-2. Where's the screen red? Midrange or something? Drew another land, but it's not a bad one at least. And I'm expecting Ravager getting bolted or something. Maybe I don't think you don't play it. Yep, there it is. Sadly, no modular targets. Okay. I got more where that came from, so. Is this a creativity deck? Like Ren and 6 and Mountains? Man, creativity is annoying, but it looks like just a green-red deck. I should have 6 this turn. Opponent is making game actions. Well, now we have kind of this Ren and 6 under control, which is kind of cool. Well, and people really main decking Pick Your Poison, huh? Well, it's pretty versatile for 1 mana. Probably does something in almost every matchup. Oh, they said enchantment again, interesting. Don't care about the cauldron. I'm really scared of this. What's the saga, I guess? Like, we could discard this or sacrifice the scales. I think I'm gonna do that and start making constructs. Maybe this deck can't beat 4 constructs. I don't know if it's creativity or just some green-red mid-range. We'll see. Okay, forest. Probably not creativity then. Fable of the Mirror Barrica. Well, they already have 3 mountains, so they're free to fetch that forest. Alright, get out of here with that wooded foothills. So, fresh new meta game. Decks I haven't seen before. That's fun. That sounded sarcastic, didn't it? I mean it though. Ren and 6, what? Oh, they looted Ren and 6 away. Oh my god, this beer is so good. Super sweet. Not everyone's cup of tea, probably. But damn, I love it. No lands for Ren and 6. I guess we try to block this. Let's see what they're gonna do with those 5 mana. Haywire Might. Hey, that is rude. Oh no, my construct died. What? Oh, I had 0. Wait, no, he had a damage on it. Oh my god. And then for a moment, it shrunk to a 1-1. Okay, that was pretty bad play. In paper, you would probably miss that even. Construct had a damage marked on it. Oh my god, card. And when I sacrificed the cauldron, I guess it didn't matter, I guess. Because it would have been exiled anyway. Yeah, it didn't matter. Opponent gets Cursed Totem. You already have Khan. What's the Cursed Totem gonna matter? That's funny. Well, maybe Maybe 3 more constructs can do something here, but they can probably tutor an ensnaring bridge. Be really annoying. Khan plus bridge is basically lights out. Especially with the totem too, because then I can't say maybe hope to kill the Khan and or rather just retracing. This card is the worst to face. Wow, they have okay, they can retrace their picker poisons now. Kinda wild. So this game is probably lost. Liquid metal coating. Yeah. Interesting deck. It's kind of like so much removal for artifacts in there. Are there so many artifact decks around or something? It's kind of wild. We're probably not doing anything this game. Well, can play it out a little longer maybe. Hate seeing this card. Just so randomly good against what our deck's doing. And then they have 2 Haywire Mites and 2 Picker Poisons. Like what? Really? That's what we're doing. Also, what's funny is they got a Cursed Totem, but both their creatures have activated abilities. Really need to get this card down. Okay. That works. Hold on. How did this land just enter the battlefield? I'm confused. Oh, because of Mabu Seiju, right. I was so confused. Why did they get a land? Mabu Seiju, the thing. Okay, so Khan down and last card in hand is Cursed Totem, but this Urza Saga, kind of a problem there. Companion too, probably Gigantha. Yeah. So it actually, if I looked at that, I would have known it's not a creativity deck. Retraced board. Still holding off on this Cursed Totem. Guess because of the reflection ability. Now they can still play it out and attack for 4. Yeah, this is annoying. Probably not beating this card. Except if we find our second boss Eiju. Cauldron is not... Oh, that's 1 more damage. Cauldron is also not an outcast. It would give the ability to a creature, unfortunately. Maybe another Saga too, okay. Like, this game isn't over, but it's kinda over. Opponent has 0 cards, but with the retracing and draw is good for them, and we're so much shut down. We top deck Bosejo, we could just maybe make a big ballista and win the game that way. Shadow Spear, that makes that plan harder too. I'm just gonna take that hit and see. Probably can concede this one soon. So, how is this deck called? Green-red midrange? Green-red saga? I do like seeing that. I guess we could technically... there's not a single draw that wins us the game, is there? Like, say we find Bosejo for the totem. We make this Nexus a 7/7 or something. Not enough. Doesn't really matter. I'll give it another draw, but I think we are just dead. Oh, yeah, just retrace the vulture. That's unfortunate. I think this is an okay matchup, like mid-range decks, but they have a lot of annoying artifact removal. It's kind of crazy. I want some of these, I think. Is it just an artifact and enchantment meta now, where you main deck for pick your poisons? Needle. Hard to really sideboard here. Claims and mites can be good. I guess I'll play all the claims for the What's the Saga and Curse Totems and shit like that. Maybe the first two. Like in late game, we just like in a game like this, first would have been pretty good actually. You don't need to pitch cast it. Do we need the needle? I guess it's kind of okay against Karn, but his static is annoying too. They probably have the ring too, so maybe we want the might if what's the Saga and stuff. Trim what? Chars are good against Bolt. It's probably it. Hard to sideboard sometimes. The deck's so good, but now even the patchwork stuff is amazing. One more card. Walker is also sick in a mid-range matchup like this. Is the needle a bit much? I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to overdraw sideboard cards and not do anything. These mana screws today. One more land and I'd keep this. Alright, that's a lot of lands, but it's keepable. So might as well put the forest back. Guess they Bosejo us or something. Done. Okay, Timber Crown is the green side, remember this, gamer. Like, this hand is not amazing, but on 6, you can't really have too high standards. Tarmogoyf. In this economy, that is another land. I'm gonna play out the Saga. It's probably gonna die, but what you gonna do, right? It is definitely a hand where you just lose to the opponent having only removal, probably. But if you play Ren and 6, we might be fine. Bolt, okay. You can deal with the bolt. Let's see if they also have to pick your poison. The Locust God Prestige. Yikes. Well, we have a lot of lands, but that was the good land. Oh no. Oh my god. Kinda cursed today, but that's just the game. Actually casting Tarmogoyf. But with enchantment lands and artifact creatures in the graveyard, he's kind of a big boy. Okay, if I'm gonna draw a land, I like that. We attack for 1 infect damage. Maybe it's gonna matter. Never count out the 1 poison counter. I expected another pick your poison. Oh, there it is. Wow. Didn't need these draws from the opponent against ours. It's just basically impossible to do anything. I'm gonna go. That was a beating and a half, as you say, right? Yeah, it's gonna happen. Let's see if we can do something in the next round. Yeah, that's a good hand. We are on the draw against Ryan Herman for round 3. Yeah, to win a match, but... Ooh, Goblins. Let's fucking go. I was actually considering playing some Gobos too, and I'm gonna do that again. For all the Goblin enjoyers out there, it will happen. I just can't say when. Alright, we both play a 1-mana artifact that makes the deck very strong. Goblins are super sick these days. They're underplayed, I think. I think they're good. Fury's gone too, because Bowmaster exists, but... Okay, the old 1-lander. Ether Vial draw. That's risky in the pick your poison meta. Land was a 6 draw because now the Echoing Deeps math works out. We really just ran into a deck with probably 4 pick your poisons and at least 2 Haywire Mites and Khan the Great Creator. Like, okay, sure. That's a bit much. And then we drew basically only lands. So Goblins can kill you out of nowhere. We don't really have anything to prevent that for now. You need listed Ballista on 2. But it's also not like I can really play around it. Because what they can do is Vial in the Snoop and then Vial in... Or then on their turn do the thing. Put in a... What are you doing? Put in the... okay, actually that's fine, I guess. I could have pinged something. What was the point of vialing in Snoop in the middle of combat? Not really much, right? Anyway, if they have the Harbinger, they can do the infinite here, and we're dead. Which would justify their keep. It's just a matron, so if they don't have land, we're not quite dead. But probably still losing. Poet Master. Dude, Goblins are so sick these days. They got so many upgrades. So we need another Ballista or a Cauldron to stop the combo from happening. With Harbinger, you can do the Kiki Chiki to the top, which means Snoop can make infinite copies of itself. And then put something else on top that lets you sacrifice it for life loss. Alright, so we have these two stirrings. We could maybe cast one of them and find a ballista. So I could get a drum to increase our chances of that happening. We have 4 mana available. So let's say we cast Stirrings, find the Ballista or a Cauldron, play that. We have 1 more mana available. So like destroy the Zabas and put, or destroy the Patchwork. Like 4 counters on the Ballista. So I can do the Hero Zabas to make, do we have more counters available? Like a lot more, or get a drum to be able to cast both Stirrings. So how risky do we want to get here? Because if I don't get the drum and we whip on the Stirrings, we are just confirmed dead, so it's drum. We did find the Ballista, so now I wish I got another Zabaz on the What's the Saga, but I guess that's okay. Alright, so we do the stack thing. Destroy the Patchwork, but then before that happens, destroy the Zabaz to have the most counters possible. Gotta stack it like that, because otherwise the Zabaz is gone and you can't do that anymore. Modular here. So Patchwork goes to 4. Ozolith goes to 2. We get 4 Ozolith counters. And we have 7/7 Ballista, which is kind of good. We can already ping this down. Play it until the end of your next turn. That's insane. So it doesn't really matter when we kill that. So we're gonna do it now. So they can't like get value off of their other goblins. Oh yeah, top of library we actually saw there was a land. And now we can pass, I guess. Maybe we should kill the Snoop too. But we can kill it when the thing happens. When the Boggart Harbinger ability goes on the stack. Marshall. Do love goblins so much. I'm playing against all my favorite decks today. That's really cool. Like that red-green mid-range deck is also cool. And they're not going for the combo. That's kind of smart actually, because they know I'm gonna disrupt it anyway. Alright, we're stirring things up today. Constructs don't do much, so we're just gonna cast some stuff. Alright, Ravager is sick. Could actually be the Nexus to win with that. Or get another Ravager for more fuel. Walker is also not bad, but probably not necessary here. So we can make this ballista at 10-10. Because we could just wipe the board basically. But I guess we don't really have to do that. Still gonna make it a 10-10 and attack, so I'm kind of forced to block. Big Ballista is one of the biggest fears of a Goblin deck. Sideboard they can have Trash Man, or even Crater Maker. I think I'm gonna ping that, because it kind of free block. It doesn't really matter. Whatever I ping, they're just gonna jump with another 1/1. Yeah, same outcome if I wait. Any reason to already kill the Snowbot if they cast Harbinger and then Violin another one in response or something? Guess we take that chance. We have 9 counters. Basically, you have to survive one more turn and then probably win by grabbing Zabaz with Saga and having also Ravager out. Yeah. How aggressive do you get, Goblins player? Goblins are the best tribe, honestly. They're so cool. Right, I'm gonna take 4. Don't care about that. There is another Zabaz, the Glimmer Wasp. That is kind of sick. Any reason to get a Welding Jar? I don't think main deck they have something that straight up kills a card. It's more like damage based. Always save that red mana. Okay, so the biggest thing we can do is sacrifice the Ravager, put 2 on the bars, 1 here, and then we destroy the bars and put 5 here, 5 here. That's 12, so Ballista becomes 21. There's no way they can get 9 damage, right? Like we could go a little bit less, but be a little bit safer. Could be the better call, because we can just kill them here, right? We can Violin a Boggart and for 2 mana maybe cast another Flash Goblin, and then we kill all these. Yeah, okay. Let's do it this way around. A 15-15 Ballista should be enough to win the game on the spot. I said no one ever, because it's obvious. It's actually 16. size of this lad. Hell yeah. Okay. What are we viling in for 3? Is it Chieftain or something? Shalik Mons. Oh my god, that's sick. Sure. Love that card. It's like Sharpshooter, but modern design. Actually, I should have killed that before the ping happened, but probably doesn't really matter. Okay. Are these damages on the ballista gonna be relevant? Like you're going to 4. Okay. That's nice. So I think dismember to disrupt the combo, as we saw here. Goblins has a lot of late game, but ours is just sometimes better. You could put in the might or the needle. Basically, needle is good. It does a lot of things. Goblins have a lot of abilities. Might against the Ether Vial. People do that a lot, but I'm not a fan, honestly. Ether Vial is good, but I'm not that scared of it. On the draw, I'll trim here and here, I think. Could be Walker instead of Patchwork, I'm not sure, but just submit. Ugh, these hands today. I'm gonna mulligan that. We can do better. And yeah, that's better. Yeah, Welling Chai is not that great. Maybe I should have trimmed some, like Trader Maker if they have it exiles, I think. No, it's Destroy, okay. Nah, there's Trader Maker and there's Goblin Trash Master, and then we have the Munitions Expert. Turn 1 Ether Vial is what you want to do with the stack. It's the best Ether Vial deck out there. Okay, what do we need? Patchwork could be pretty thick. We grow it and then Cauldron Ballista. Alright, yeah, I think we have time to set that up. If they cast Snoop here, it's maybe a good idea to hold up this member though. Because you can win on turn 3 with Goblins. Prospector. Dominaria one though, the original is so much cooler. Wow, they just sack it to cast another Ether Vial. That's kinda insane. Scaley is on 1. Okay, I don't have any 1-drops, that's funny. Didn't expect that though. The deck has a lot of 1-drops. If you look at the list, all these, it's not that many actually. Alright, I think we're pretty safe casting this Patchwork for now, because they can't do the thing you need. Your Snoop needs to not have Summoning Sickness to do the combo. So they're down to 3 cards. They gave up a lot of resources, but Goblins, like with Ringleader and stuff, you can refill pretty easily. Goblin Ringleader must be one of my all-time favorite cards. Like, oh my god. Opponent should get all the old border cards, though. I play Goblins in Legacy, and you can play everything in old border from back in the day. Like, look at him, oh my god. Those old Goblins look so much cooler in my humble IMHO. What happened? They played a Midrange and 2-dot Snoop, that makes sense. So it's just gonna like slow roll this Dismember on them. In 2024, nobody casts spells for their intended mana costs. Like, Dismember costs 1, but mana value is 3. It's not a 2024 card, but there's so many nowadays. We can cast Cauldron Ballista for 0 if we want to. Patrick's gonna be already pretty good. I think we actually do that. I'm on board. Cauldron is so sick every single time we cast it. If we attack, they could technically violin the Snoop and another 1-drop and then triple block. That sounds like a pretty good exchange, right? They would be down to 0 cards if that happens. And we still have the Dismember up. Like, Dismember would actually just break up the whole multi-block thing. Shelling Mons on top of the library. That card is so awesome. Alright, so they have an unknown card and Pershalik in hand. Yo, would be awesome to proliferate right now. Back in the day, Hardened Scales played Throne of Gath. Oh, they just cast that from the top of the library. It's such a cool card. It's a Grizzly Bear, basically. But it also does a lot of more stuff. Goblins have so much mid-range value. Like, you'd think it's a red deck and it's just mid-rangey. Well, it's just aggro-y, but it's so mid-rangey. Do we Dismember here just to use my mana? Kinda want to. We have Persh in hand and 1 unknown card. Alright, yeah. Hardened Scaley, you say? Never meant to see that card, not gonna lie. Actually, there's a Chalice out, so I would have to Boseiju first, which I can do if I get Sabas for only 1 mana. That's kinda good. Actually, I'm not using the floating mana anyway. No, I can still use it though. Okay, that's sick. Could give this flying. Can I win somehow? Not quite right. But almost. Wait, hold on. Cauldron to put another counter on it, then it's a 6/6. Then we can ping the Zabaz, and then we could put 2 more counters on it. So it's an 8/8. Okay, I think that works. So give me like, wait. I need to get these Zabaz under the Cauldron though to do that. So we ping this. Ping your own creature because you can. Guess you could try to interfere by sacrificing stuff. No, they don't have anything like that, I think. They sacked their own Skirk to cast an Ether Vial. That's kind of an insane play in my like, what the hell was the point of that? But okay. Now we eat these bars and then we can give flying. Or did I miscount? 4, 6. Still exactly 13 damage, right? That's kind of funny. Can they somehow ruin my day? I don't think so. We just ping them 6 times. Goblins doesn't gain life. Goblins can gain life, but only with a 4 mana card, which is the finisher of the Snoop combo. What's his name? Slingang Lieutenant. What's this now? Nothing. They're trying to bait me. Nice bait XD. That was awesome. We had exactly 7 damage in combat and 6 through pings. We finally got one. See you next round. Okay, gamers and Scaleys enjoyers everywhere. We're back on the play versus Linden 43. I see Cauldron, I see Ballista. Keep. I always tap even if I don't have anything. The old technically correct mana floating and everything. I always say like why. It's Timber, Crown Pathway. Weird. Yo, failure. At this point I'll take a land here, but Saga pretty sick. Thank you for the follow, new friend. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Taking kind of a beating today, but whoa, is it Goblins again? Probably it's game, right? Ragervan. I might play Walker, or I might just... Like... We could just take a Ragavan hit and play the Patchwork early. Or we play Walker because it's a pretty good blocker against that thing. Even if they kill it, the Thopter blocks it. Or like, yeah. Also, do we play the Saga already? I feel like no, because again, in a matchup like this, we want to maximize its value as much as possible. I'll go with Walker. And then Patchworks and Scales, and then start growing it, hopefully. We'll see if that plan works out. You can certainly also play Patchwork and just take a Ragavan hit. That's not the end of the world. Like, what are they gonna find? Hardened Scales? Voidwalker is really annoying. Now we could either trade or don't. I'm still gonna trade. We don't get a Thopter now is the point. But at least we have Saga Constructs, and we do have Scales and Ballista to take care of the Dorothy. So, for now, I'll play the Patchwork and Scales. Of course, they can bolt it and pay for what, but that's fine. And the next turn we can start going off with Ballista and Cauldron. If they don't Thoughtseize, of course, that would suck, because it would go to exile. So we kinda have to fade the Thoughtseize for one turn. What is happening? Opponent's gone. Alright, our spell has resolved. Let's go. So this answers the question, do people still play this game with yes? Yeah, no grief or Thoughtseize would be kinda neat here. Otherwise I wish I played Saga out. And we can make like a 4/4 Ballista kill while the Dorothies. Yeah, that's something we can handle for sure. I think we are in very good shape now. We could kill both Dorothies now so they can't reanimate them. Because like they very well might have some of those reanimation effects in hand. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Actually, my Ballista still doesn't go to the graveyard, does it? Yeah, okay, no, then I'll just kill that and attack for 5. That's better. But I didn't need to, well, at least they can't cast Not Dead after all, since they tapped out. Yeah. Just cast Grief or something that I don't care about, and then I'll ruin you next turn. Destroy target player. Or like the Apocalypse, sure. Measly little 4/5. One is on 12 life. Looks like we can probably do something here. I just want these Dorothies out of here is really all I want. And I have the ability to cast cards the opponent owns with a void counter on them, even though there are never gonna be any of those. That's funny. Okay, so we cast this. I think we can make it so they have to like block with Shield Red. Do we even want to trade our big Patchwork with the Shield Red? What are these pauses? you play a deck like this, can't you just F6 on the opponent's turn? Like, what are you gonna do with 0 mana? Yeah, might as well yield to that. So, yeah, we have 12 damage here. So they have to block, but the question is, do we even want that? To trade Sheoldred? I think we kinda do, because our body's so sick anyway. And maybe they miss it and die. At this point there's no coming back, I think, for the opponent. Not main deck. Post body there could be. And now we kill that before they get to reanimate it. Like post board, if they have Hidetsugos, we lose. But for now we're pretty much fine. Now our death triggers are unlocked. And I don't know if there's anything they can do. Surveil. Seems like all it took for people to play tap lands is Surveil instead of Scry. Second Geoldred. But now we're still gonna win. Watch me. All we need is to put the Ballista under the Cauldron, really. They got us down to 10. That's like 50% of the victory right there. Yeah, if you think about it. Dude, Ozolith plus Hardened Scales goes so hard. That's where you concede. Let me at least kill you. What I would have done is pinged them and then ate the Ballista with the Cauldron and make this flying. And then we can put the Ozolith counters on it, attack in the air, and then ping them to death. Yeah, we hit another good matchup. That's sick. Not to say it's a free win by any means, but like they have lots of annoying sideboard cards. Dismember for the... well, all of the creatures basically. Some more annoying than others. Could play a Relic. Could play a Cage to shut down those shenanigans. Not sure if necessary. Our main deck's pretty good against them. We could put in like a Haywire Might because they have like Blood Moon or some shit. Which also doesn't like beat us, but sometimes it's just annoying as hell. Since you have all your Urza Sagas and stuff. I'd like to trim some of these again on the draw, I think that's fine. Playing Sabbath is boring, playing Automat is a thing. Yeah, but I wanted to get Ballista under the Cauldron, so I couldn't get Sabbath under it too. Also my automation was dead, right? I traded with first Sheoldred. Gamers. I'm super happy that all of you could join me on this Friday night for some gaming. Alright. I'm gonna keep that, we have the thing. I guess we exile the Steeps. Well, we could find a Saga with the Stirrings, I guess, but it's a little bit greedy, isn't it? But we also don't need the Pendelhaven, TBH. Alright, because this is a 5-color land now. We could just top deck with Saga and be pretty happy. Probably takes the Patchwork here. Playing huge are always fun, yeah. Even more fun when they ping. Even more fun when they are poisonous and ping. Or maybe that's just me. Oh my god. Now we just need to find another land. Does it mean I cast Stirrings? Because I really wanna just... yeah. I think that's good. These creatures would probably die on sight anyway. Hard to pass out one in Agatha's, but I think we just want to try to make as many constructs as possible. Blood Moon would kind of ruin this plan, but we'll see if they have that. Usually people have like 2 Blood Moons or something. Let's see some recent lists. Because why not? Yeah, 1 Blood Moon side. Voidwalker means I'm kind of happy with my construct plan. Dude, any Final Fantasy enjoyers? How do they make such banging tunes always? Well, I haven't played the new ones, but the PlayStation era, oh my god. Alright, let's see if they have a Blood Moon here. If they don't, we're just gonna make 1 construct every turn and see if that's good enough. Could be. Probably just a Fable now, like more likely. It's 3 black mana. Nope, it's not. It is a Fable, okay. Go to end step. And I guess that was main phase, but what does it matter? Alright, we have a 1-1. What do you have, opponent? Okay. Yeah. Since this other Saga End is tapped, just gonna hold off on casting spells for a bit, I guess. Oh, it entered the exile zone. Okay, that was... if I anticipated that, I would have cast 2 spells here, but... Just gonna do this then. Forgot about Voidwalker exiling my Saga. Would have been better instead of getting a construct to cast like Petra Gravager. Hopefully it's not gonna bite us. Voidwalker is such a good card, like for 2 mana it does so much. Basically unblockable, 3 damage. And against like big mana decks you can cast their Ulamox or whatever against them. Oh, they really want to cast a 5-drop here or something? I'll just try to destroy both my constructs. Okay. I think we just take these trades. 2 Dorothies, kinda annoying. Now you're probably getting tempoed out of this game. We needed like a land to cast our 2 drops here. It's quite unfortunate, but we'll see what they have. Shield Red would actually be good this time around. And these Dorothies are a fast clock. This game is such a weird deck to me. Like all the cards are so unimpressive. Like, I guess it is a land, but these are annoying as hell. Could cast the Ballista for 2, but there's 2 Voidwalkers, doesn't really do much. I hate drawing my second gemstone so much. You have to downgrade it just for 1 extra mana. Also, I hate Voidwalkers. Jump blockers. Are we dead actually? Okay. They can just copy the Voidwalker and there's nothing we can do about it. Could have cast the Ballista on 2 to prevent that. Yeah. That was kind of not great how I played this game. I tried to make constructs, but then I lost them to a Fatal Push and a token. Probably not not the best strategy, which is the reason why we got tempoed out of the game. Patchwork on the play is a lot better. Maybe we take out a Walker, it's good, but not great against Void Walker. Could also take out his Abaz. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have blocked that Goblin and tried to raise them. But I'm not sure if it would have worked even. This is a mulligan, it doesn't do anything. Unfortunately. That's a good old Hardened Scales draw. Really bad against Voidwalker, they're probably gonna draw 2 again. Yo, what's up, Wacky? How's it going? Yo, is that a strategist emote? Haven't heard from him in a while. Yeah, this hand is sick against Scam, except when they have Void Walker out. Did I move? I did, actually. It's been a month already, but I got my own place now. No more roommates. It's kind of sick. Also, I can stand while gaming, if I so choose. Right. All these cards are only Grizzly Bears in the face of Dorothy, but if he's not here, they're pretty good. Dude, I keep drawing my legendaries today. Well, maybe we can Boseiju a Fable or something, I don't know. Blood Crypt. Standing during useless meetings is great. Yeah, that's true. Oh my god, Cursed Totem. Well, I guess we have our Boseiju target. So, it's fine. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm really scared of that Ravager, so no Void Walkers there. Land doesn't suck, actually. You can Boseiju that and then uptick the Walker. I'm not sure if it's a bad idea to wait, but I'm gonna wait. I guess now they could kill the Walker in response to uptick, so yeah. Should probably have done all that on my turn. Yo, you can Boseiju into Surveillance now, that's kind of sick. The value, oh my god. Okay. The thing I was afraid of didn't happen, that's good. Hardened Scales. I guess we keep upticking that for now. The opponent top decks Void Walker, that's annoying, but if not, we can find a Ravager or Isabas. Oh wow, really? I guess they have an engineered explosives or something, otherwise why would you kill that? They must have something like that, and then we're out of action. Hidetsugus would be even worse. Here he comes. Oh my god, I hate that card so much. He's way too good against Hardened Scales. I getting kinda smacked today. Don't think we have a way to come back into this. Usually people have like one Hidetsugus. That is so annoying. Apokalypsiert. Weird. I'm gonna concede. There's like probably less than a % chance we draw perfectly and come back into it, but whatever. Let's move on. Save ourselves some time. See you around 5. Alright. On the draw for round 5 with the hand of all time. One of those keeps which are not a good idea, but I just believe. Any land makes it kinda sick. Maybe 2. We'll see. Matt, 3/2/2 mulligans to 6. With the Placid Rottentail avatar. What is that? March of the Machine. Nice little draft coming with Vigilance. Not a good draw. Not at all. But here we are. I brought this on to myself. So, like, kids don't try this at home. Zagoth, Triome, Swamp, Forest, Island. So, 5-color domain, Scion of Draco, Leyline of the Guild Pact Shenanigans. Oh no. We are in trouble. But at least we have a lot of walkers. So, if you have Leyline of the Guild Pact, this card has Vigilance, Hexproof, Lifelink, First Strike, and Trample. And all your other creatures too. It's a super sick combo. Why is it dark now? What happened to it? Okay. I guess just Magic Online things. The original Shocklands are still the best Shocklands. Look at this artwork. It's just a giant, what's the word? Emboss? Time Raveler. Okay. This is just too good of a card not to play in your 5-color aggro deck. What the fuck? Excuse my French. Well, we're not dead. Not dead is the best kind of dead. That made no sense. Kind of cool that Domain Aggro is a real deck now. Like after Dominaria United or whatever it was called, it was already good. And Horizons, of course, and now feels like it's getting really good with the Leyline, or at least since it's the new hotness, it's played a lot. Shell is on 1. Wow, just main deck Shell is on 1. It's kind of funny. Well, I do have Stirrings in hand, so it is annoying. We're not out of this, but these decks have Leyline Binding, which is just the best removal card ever, especially against our deck, but just for 1 mana instant speed, kill anything. I was actually thinking about that the other day. When I got into Modern, I played Black-White, like an Eldrazi deck, and you had Path to Exile, but if you needed answers to Planeswalkers, you would sideboard in I don't remember what it's called, but 3 mana Black-White, exile an on-land permanent, and you lose 3 life. Like, we've come from that to 1 white mana, instant speed, you kill whatever you want. It's like crazy, no downside. Except, of course, you have the thing still on the battlefield. So they might get it back, but The One Ring, this is a weird deck. It's not really an aggro deck. I hate the ring. I said it before and I will say it again. Gotta start making use of these Ozolith triggers. Maybe we can win with a lot of Thopters. Oh, they have protection. Should I take the fairy, sack something to kill him? That was dumb. Probably not on my A game today, but that's okay. I feel like the last scenes were mostly getting really bad luck. Some suboptimal plays here and there. It happens. Bounces Walker, well, okay then. That's not happening, opponent. I'm sorry. I love the Ozolith so much. Now they draw. Okay. Let's see if a big number of Thopter tokens can win this game. Oh yeah, it's Omnath. That's actually a terrible matchup. Just Omnath with Leyline and Scion of Draco, probably. First strike, hexproof, trample, vigilance. Lifelink if it's black. I thought Lifelink would be the white ability, but I guess they gave that vigilance. Well, if they don't cast second ring, we might do something. But they can also have Leyland Binding and Solitude. This deck has always so much removal. For 1 and 0 mana that it's really hard for us to do some I win type thing. Maybe if we find a Ballista. Okay. Sure. I feel like we have to start going for something. This game turned out fine for how it started, but 4 cards in hand might as well be 4 Solitudes, or 2 and 2 white cards. If they're not, we can kill them, I think. Didn't attack. Interesting. Ooh, there's Ballista. That is amazing. Now we have a plan. It was like the draw. Cast Agathas. Cast Ballister. Eat it. Just eat it. Looks like they don't have any Solitudes, that's wild. Well, I mean, deck might not have that many white cards. So that's that. So we get 12 Ravager counters. Plus attack for 4 in the air, so we don't really need to do anything. Just split it up even. No life link, right? Okay. Anyway, we don't lose to Solitude here. Guess just ping them 6 times. Yeah. Like, ping them to 4. They take 5 here, they need 2 Solitudes. So, actually, let's just Welding Char. Yeah, that's the best plan. Now we ping them dead. Maybe they can Solitude one of their own cards. Okay, to gain life. Maybe they don't have any Solitudes. Well, we beat a ring, that's sick. This is a weird deck. I really don't know what I'm supposed to expect. Might and or Needle. Might's better against the ring because they have Leyline Binding, so Needle is like, they're just gonna remove it. Maybe the Dismembers are good to kill the Scions and the Omnaths of the world. The Chars are probably not amazing against a deck like this. I can't see any way they have kill spells, more like exile spells. Char did something here, but in general, don't love it. I think we bought like this. Well, Scaley's gaming, it's not that great today if you look at the scoreboard on the screen. But we've had some cool games, for sure. And seeing lots of cool new strategies. Or some. Well, we got a mulligan here. We lost to the mirror match, aka Fleet Wheels in the first round. But we got really unlucky. It was like, we won a game, they won a game, and then we multi 4 and did nothing. That's really sad. But yeah, we played against the big boss, basically. Fleet Wheels, who took down a Modern Challenge the other day with Scales. It's finally a keeper. I have to put 2 cards away. Could be both Zabases. Alright, yeah, I think so. Domain Rhinos, I've seen it, but I've not played against it yet. Just seen it on like streams. Patrick, probably good against this deck. So might be another Saga, or we just take the Ballista since we have... It's actually a hard choice. Ballista, Ravager, Saga, all really sick here. I think we need another land. Let's get the Ballista going and just draw a land, right? There's more lands than Ballistas in the deck, so outside's the right choice. So I justify this decision. I saw a post with the Domain Rhinos, and it's so funny. Every card was 4 off. Like, it felt like it wasn't even a question what's good or what's bad. We just played the good cards 4 times and that's that. If that makes sense, but I think you know what I mean. There were like the 8 Cascade cards, the 4 Rhino cards, the 4 Leylines, the 4 Scions, the Leyline Bindings. I don't know what else, but I'm Reveler. You wanna bounce my Saga? I have no land drop to make anyway, so that's fine. That is hilarious. I would have drawn it, but sure. Yeah, I guess the best line is to cast another Patchwork and then start doing those things. I don't know if you want to kill the Teferi even. What? Deal 2 to the opponent. That's a cool looking island. It's not technically an island, it's more like a... That's actually the exact opposite of an island. It's a hole in the ocean instead of like land. It's got straight up lying to us. Oh my god, they cast Leyline of the Guild Pact for 4. First strike, hexproof, lifelink, treble, vigilance. So basically, the lifelink is actually the only thing that really annoys me. Oh my god, yes. That's such a good draw here. We're gonna pay a lot of life, but it's gonna be worth it, I guess. Can't win, right? Cauldron, Ballista, both Patchworks become like 4/4s. Yeah, we're still gonna do it. There's a lot of triggered abilities. God, do I love triggered abilities? Like, who doesn't, right? Never even saw the battlefield. I mean, we could also ping down the Scion, but for now we go to 6 and attack the opponent for 8. Oh, what? Oh, it has hexproof. Never mind then. That is a problem. Now we have 5/5s, I guess. First strike, hexproof, lifelink, trample, vigilance. That means we get to attack, right? Okay. Wait, what? Doesn't it die? Yeah, it does, okay. Wow. It's not Cauldron complete, doesn't have indestructible. Don't have 6, by the way, I can ping things. Actually, okay, they had to block, right? They would have died. Oh, they concede, nice. Okay. Okay, that's good. That was fast, but yeah, 2 Patchworks that are also ballistas. I can't see the battlefield anymore. Is there a button to... No, return to game is disabled for some reason. Yeah, I was like, I had the same thought process. Block seems bad, but then you're like, oh wait, if you don't block, you're dead. You're straight up dead. That is so good. Alright. It's been a while since we had a negative record, but this was still a cool league. Let's recap really quick. We played against Hardened Scales, the big boss Fleet Wheels. We actually took down a game, then had a kind of a cool grindy game, and then mulliganed and didn't have any good draws. Then we played against Green-Red, Karn, Midrange. The deck was built to destroy us. Like, oh my god, they had Karn, the Great Creator, they played 4... What's it called? Pick Your Poison, and probably 4, we saw at least 2 Haywire Mites. Every Urza Saga we played ever got killed, and then Karn shuts us down. Then we won against Goblins, which is still a good matchup. All you need is a big ballista, and they can't really do much. Then we lost to... What was that again? My memory is so bad. All right, Scam. We lost the Scam, which was unfortunate. We even won the first game, but sometimes you just don't do it. And then we beat We beat Omnath, that's sick. It was easier than traditional Omnath. We didn't see any solitudes and shit, we could just do our thing. So still a pretty good, pretty fun league. Still got 1,000 play points left. I gotta go though, unfortunately. I gotta get up early tomorrow. Well, I shouldn't complain. We're going to spa, like sauna and shit. It's gonna be really chill. But for now, gamers, I'll leave you be. We're gonna raid someone. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'd love if you like and subscribe and you know, those things. If you're on Twitch, follow the channel for more Scales content and maybe something else. What do we got here? Any modern streamers? Yeah, streaming from my new place. I finally got a new apartment, my own place without roommates, so now I can grind all night if I want to, which is kind of sick. I'm the only modern MTGO streamer right now. There's one stream who has IRL modern gaming. Let's rate them. Il Labirinto. That's Italian, I think. It is pretty pog, I gotta say. Alright, gamers. Thanks for watching. Short stream today, only one league. Usually we do two. Again, I gotta get up early tomorrow, but I'll be back soon enough, hopefully. Peace out. Good night, everyone. See you next time.